I would like to say thank you to Gininda. Thank you very much for finally, Gininda has been caught. This is the end of his career. And I'm very grateful for the father of Zungu to stand firm on principle and say, not in my name. Not only does he expose Gininda, but he as well expose his own biological son and say, I was never part of this shenanigans. I was never. I'm very grateful to this man. You'll have to watch the full episode on Daily Sun. Wow. I don't know, I've lost words. I've been excited throughout the day. I was worried about his safety. Gininda and General Spear, friends of the same flock, what, allegedly. Both have managed to destroy their own career. You know who's the next one? Advocate Baloyi is on the line. I am going to ask all of you guys who have been standing firm to push this thing now. As people are saying that they want inquiry into the allegations that Mkwanazi have revealed about General Shadrach Spear, the deputy commissioner. There is that push for a total accountability. Gininda must be included there. But it should not just end there. A case must be opened. Yo, I hope and wish. Oh, Bafetu, I've just remembered something. Do you remember? Look, the man who works for Amahawks, Makubu. Do you remember that he opened a case against Gininda of defeating the ends of justice? Do you remember that? We need another one. The father of Zungu have come out and said, Ningangfagi, I want my day in court. Do not include me in this shenanigans. I remember this other day I spoke to Mpumi. She cried. She was like, hey, look, Sis Gantanz. Hey, she was crying. She was like, Yazi, it's so painful to hear that some of your family members are involved in this. I think the family Gantanz, they are getting closure as well. For Zungu to stand up and say, not in my name. I'm talking about Zungu the senior. Guys, I don't have words, but wow. Let me take a breather and I'll come back. Just listen to this. If you're not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Because to subscribe, it is free. To like the video, it is free. To comment in the comment section below, it is free of charge. To like the video, it is free of charge. You can also join. Click the join button. Become a member of this YouTube channel. You will pay from as little as 20 Rand a month. You can also make use of the Super Thanks button. You can donate from as little as 20 Rand a month as we proceed. So Zungu has now issued two types of affidavits. The first one and then the supplementary affidavit. I think the supplementary affidavit was done yesterday. The other one was done before. What he's stating here, he wants to clear his name. He was never part and parcel of this shenanigans. Zungu, the son, he's the one who introduced Gininda, wanting the father to be part and parcel of this shenanigans. The Senzo Meyiwa trial has finally cracked. Let's pray for the safety of this man. But even if this man die, we will know who did it. We know, we are watching. We don't, even if it's an accident, just a normal accident, there are people that must be looked upon. But let me ask you this question. Don't you think it's about time that the defense apply Section 174 to acquit the accused? I see Ntanzi coming back home. Hey! But I'm thankful for the father to have to decided to stand on principle. We are here where we are today. It is because Zungu Senior decided to stand on principle and say, not in my name. But to the doubters, to those who've been criticizing us, who are some of them have been involved on television, saying that, yeah, the state has got a case. Api amanga etu today. Apamanga etu. Sanchela. We told you from the beginning, and I'm pointing you with this authoritative finger. We told you from the beginning that there's no case here. 2, we told you from the beginning that Zungu is lying. You don't need to be an expert to tell that Zungu was lying. But people, such an audacity to go on national television and lie. We've been telling you. Some of them have been disrespecting us on social media. I saw Patricia Machado today was dealing with one of them. They've been disrespecting us on social media. We told you from the beginning that this is a lie. We've been standing on such ground. But because because your 2% mind does not function properly, us with a fully functional brain, we've been telling you, your 2% brain, we're up among it today. The fact that you've got a whole brigadier that believes in 2% of a DNA and say you must be there. This is the 2% now. You think, hey Maron. I heard Sbia the other time saying Jumkwanazi has brought the South African police service into disrepute, blah 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 blah. 2% DNA. What is it? Is it not to bring the South African police service into disrepute? Look at the 2% DNA. Look at this. The fact that there is a whole brigadier in that position who believes that the fact that there's 2%. Look at the result of such thinking. We've been telling you that there's fabrication here. Because some of you, some of us, today you know that one of the reasons I don't read comments is because you find good comments, 90% of good comments, or 98%, let's leave and just see one. That is going to insult you. Just that foolish person that is going to insult you. Today, we are being vindicated. We've been telling you that ayikho lento amanga. We've been telling you that ayikho lento le umsangano. Nasithuka. Nahamba nawusithuka koma TikTok lokho. Abanye basithuka ko TikTok. Abanye bahamba basithuka le lokho. Hamba basithuka le ko Twitter. Sathukwa. Abanye decide ukuthula. Hey uNkulunkulu emuhle. Yini le? Amangethu, apha mangethu. We told you ayikho lento. Sorry to the audience that is not in South Africa. We've been telling these foolish people who believe in 2% DNA test that it's right. The ones who went on national television and lied. Some of them have been contesting us and telling us how foolish we are. On our comment section, we've been bullied. Here on our comment section, we've been bullied on Twitter. We've been bullied on TikTok. Because we told them the truth from the beginning, there's not such a thing. Where is our lies today? We complained the other time and say, a whole brigadier in such a position believes in a 2% DNA. When an expert declared that this DNA excluded them. Hi guys. The inquiry that is being instituted against the man who destroyed his own career, Shadrack Spear, with his friend, the Minister of Police, now his friend, allegedly Gininda. There must be both into that inquiry, because you cannot be in such a position and continue to fabricate things and you get away with it. Even on Kratcha's story, they did the same thing. The affidavit was faulty in it. It has been their modus operandi. We warned against such. What we were told? Yeah, we were told all these shenanigans. Api amanga etu today. Where is our lie? Some of people got arrested, such as Advocate Tefo, because of some arrogant judges in court who thought bona they're above the law. When Abu Tefo have been telling them this thing, there's no case here. Today, everybody is being vindicated. This is just one piece that shows you, we've been telling you that it is as if Senzo Meyiwa died at the police station. Why are they not? I asked you the other time. In fact, I've been asking you multiple times. I asked you one question. There are eyewitnesses that are not being called. The state is not calling eyewitness. And I ask you this. According to the law, the state represents the public interest. Why is the state not calling Mapiri? Why is the state not calling Makumalo? Why is the state not calling Kelly Kuman, who saw Senzo Meyiwa dying? No, because there was fabrication from the beginning. They had no intention of bringing closure. They have no intention of delivering justice to the Senzo Meyiwa family. Apa mangetu today. We told you. We told you. When the president shall be speaking on Sunday, the 13th of July, 2025, Gininda must be part and parcel of that conversation. How do you become a brigadier who believes in 2% DNA? And we must be okay with that. Nobody's questioning that. How are you a brigadier that believes in 2% DNA? A whole brigadier. Nothing is being said. A whole brigadier that believes in 2% DNA. Bugum says 2% DNA again. Is this not bringing the South African Police Service into disrepute? Who's saying what? Fanema Samola must be quoted on this one. It cannot continue as business as usual. It is not as business as usual. We've been ridiculed when we said it from the beginning that there's lies here. We've been ridiculed. We've been disrespected. We've been bullied for telling the truth. From the beginning, we told you. Listening to that nonsense, we told you there's something wrong here. This thing, it doesn't add up.